How's it going, everyone? YouTube Corey here, aka Crasher, back with a new video, and ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a pretty big topic to discuss here today because it has been brought to my attention that there could be some big changes going on with YouTube, and, well, I'm just gonna say this much, I don't think it's gonna go over too well, but let's get into this. So the YouTube Twitter account tweets this out. In response to creator feedback around well-being and targeted dislike campaigns, we're testing a few new designs that don't show the public dislike count. If you're part of this small experiment, you might spot one of these designs in the coming weeks. Example below, and as we see right here, this is what it would look like. Yeah, hiding dislikes from the public eye. Definitely not a good look. But YouTube follows up by saying, creators, you'll still be able to see the exact number of likes and dislikes in YouTube Studio. For viewers, if you're in the experiment, you can still like or dislike a video to share feedback with creators and help tune the recommendations you see on YouTube. Now, I already think this is going to be an absolute trash fire, but I'm going to break it down into 3 segments as to why I think this is an absolutely terrible idea. So first off, they mention dislike campaigns. Okay, that's fair, but let me counter it with this. Isn't there systems in place on the site that actually removes any sort of botted or false ratings, whether they be likes or dislikes? I mean, we've seen this type of instance happen many times before, so why is it all of a sudden so different now? I mean, if the dislikes are illegitimate and you know it's a targeted attack, well then, how about have the system just remove them? Plain and simple. The second factor against this is that this is going to hide the dislikes from legitimately terrible videos on the site. And I'm not even going to begin to entertain the amount of terrible videos that there are on the site. You do a quick search yourself, and I will almost guarantee you that you will find videos that are legitimately terrible that have massive amounts of dislikes, and for the most part, rightfully so. But with this new system in play, this is going to allow for those videos to have a bigger chance at shining bright. And, well, see, here's the thing, is that the creators of said videos are going to be able to hide behind this feature, i.e. have their dislikes hidden from public view, and carry on as if there's absolutely nothing wrong with their deceptive and shit videos. You know where I'm going with this here? And this is also going to be problematic when it comes to legitimate clickbait videos as well as scams. You know what I'm saying? That is something that is a massive problem on the site, and I feel that this implementation is going to only further exacerbate those type of issues. And factor number 3 is probably a big one here, and that would be the aiding and abetting of the echo chamber mentalities that some YouTubers do have on this site. And I'm not going to name names here because that's not what this video is all about. But I'm sure there are a lot of you guys out there that know some creators that are like that have echo chambers as audiences and will weed out comments that dare speak out against them, and might even go as far as to hide the likes and dislikes on their videos. But with this new feature that could be implemented here, well, here's the thing, that is just going to give those type of people and channels even more ammo to reign supreme on the site with whatever it is that they do. Like, it's definitely something that I would very much advise against YouTube. I'm just saying this right now. This is not going to go over well. But let's navigate our way to Twitter and see what is being said about this. Sacred Almighty tweets this out. This is dumb. If you're going to take away the dislike option, just take away the number system entirely. D'Angelo Walls tweets this out. Y'all be like, in response to creator feedback, and then ignore the majority of creators giving you feedback when you announce these decisions. Ted Nivison tweets out, no. The Actman tweets this out. You are actually promoting bad content by hiding dislikes. That's what partially keeps people accountable and lets other viewers know if something is worth watching. This ain't it, Chief. Saberspark tweets this out. I don't believe a majority of creators wanted this. If anything, you all want to hide dislikes so it doesn't dissuade someone from watching a video. Let viewers have the power to shoot down videos that deserve it. Shadow tweets this out. This is almost as blank as getting rid of community captions and abbreviating sub counts. But since you guys can't tell what a bad decision is, you'll do it anyways. Cynical Reviews chimes in. Nobody actually wants this, except those creators whose content is so bad that they need to hide the amount of dislikes they get on their videos. You're actively promoting bad content by doing this. Now, I also want to quickly touch base with you guys on this article from Dexerto that covers this situation as well. Jacksepticeye, Moist Critical, Drew Gooden, more slam YouTube over new dislike changes. I'm not going to go over the whole article here, so I'll link it for you guys in the description down below to read at your own pace, but I want to point something out to you guys. And what I want to point out here are actually some tweets that are within this article. Drew Gooden tweets out, the problem with websites that don't have dislike buttons is it's harder for people to get an idea of what's good and what's bad. Like if Twitter had a dislike button, you guys could see how much everybody hates this. Mystic7 joins the fray by saying this. This would be like Amazon hiding negative reviews. Bezos explained why they didn't do that, and I think it applies here too. If people choose to spend their time on content, likes and dislikes can help them make informed decisions on which pieces are most worth their time. Destroying logical and functioning systems due to nuanced scenarios is by definition illogical and creates non-functioning systems. You're a billion-dollar company and take nearly 50% of my ad revenue, and this is what your executives come up with? Joe Vargas also chimes in and states the following. What would be far more helpful than this lazy attempt to address a larger issue would be for you guys to actually enforce rules with bans/suspensions against channels that falsely DMCA others. Not this. There needs to be real consequences for that, not cover-ups for dislikes. And those comments I just showcased right there do not even scratch the surface. Not even close when it comes to the community response overall to what YouTube is planning on doing. YouTube, if you really do care and listen to the community like you claim that you do, then listen to us right now and can this. Do not implement a feature that is objectively going to do more bad than good on the site. Now, to finish off this video, I've got one final point I want to make, and that is my own suggestion on how things can actually be moved in a better direction when it comes to YouTube and their willingness for changing things here on the site, to put it in the best terms possible. And that would be this. How about stop focusing on the small and minuscule things such as whether or not people can view dislikes, and focus on things that are actually far more problematic here on the site. And a fine example of that would be how reported and demonetized videos are reviewed, because there have been many cases where people would submit their appeals when it comes to either their videos being reported or their videos being demonetized, and the outcomes when it comes to the videos being supposedly reviewed by a human would turn out to be very much botched. And honestly, that's been a very big problem on the site. So I think YouTube ought to focus a lot more of their time, efforts, and energy on improving something like how the videos are being reviewed, rather than focusing on something as minute and minuscule, like I said, such as whether or not someone can view dislikes publicly. I don't think I need to say anything more about this. The whole situation kind of speaks for itself, right? And it's pretty damn cut and dry when it comes to the subject we discussed here in today's video. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, these are just my own opinions and observations. But what do you guys think about this? Do you guys think that this feature being implemented is going to be a good idea? Do you think it's going to be a bad idea? Why? Why not? Let me know in the comments down below, guys. You know I am always down to hearing out what it is you guys have to say in videos like these. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your time. Have a damn good one, and as always, ya boy will see you guys in the next video.